Hey folks, so I'm going to make this video outside where you can actually see me at the light, sitting here by the river. The only place along this 1.5 kilometer trail to nowhere that I can actually sit beside the river and actually see it. So the entrance of the trail, there's a no smoking sign. There's no smoking in the trail. Town property, right? So I sit here, I come out to the end. The end is actually right over there, but I go to the end, turn around, and I come back and sit here. I have a smoke, take a break, and there was somebody in front of me. I'm not sure if I mentioned him before. I come out here, and there was another gent sitting here with a scooter, and I sat and talked to him for a bit. I waited for him to leave before I had a smoke. I don't know if he smokes, so I'm not going to. If there's someone else around, unless they are too, then I don't have a problem with it. Well, I saw him up ahead of me on the way out here, and I knew that he was going to be here. So, along the one side here, not the river side of the trail, but the other side, there's a couple, I don't know what you'd call them, kind of pathways where people have drove through. and one of them looks pretty rough, the other one looks sort of kind of almost groomed. So I decided, well, I'm going to look for a different place to sit today. I'll have a smoke, and then every time I come back here I won't need a smoke, and I can sit here and talk to them for as long as I want. So I went up that trail today, and wow. I kind of figured it came down from the field. Somebody on an ATV or something come down to the river here. Well, it runs along the field. It's pretty rough. It's groomed, like all the weeds are cut and everything, but it's a very rough surface. And to drive over tree branches and that, and I'm pretty sure I've explained to you before how hard the monster is to drive at part throttle on a rough surface. It wears the hand out really fast because I can't fully grip. Like when I normally drive, I hold tight, holding the throttle down, but when I'm on a rough surface and I'm not going full throttle, it's really hard to hold with only 3 fingers and then adjust the throttle accordingly. It wears my hand out very fast. But I'm up there, and the trail didn't go straight up to the field like I thought. It just kind of snaked around a bit, and I keep going. I say, okay, how far are we going here? And I come around the corner, and it looked like people out in the field. So I'm thinking, well, it's kind of weird, but I think there's no sign here. Somewhere there is a trail sign. It's not here, so it might be over. It might be the one at the end of the trail there. That's what it turned out to be. It wasn't people, it was signs. And I realized I saw the bird feeder. I'm thinking, oh, okay, that's the trail. So it kind of comes back close to the trail again. I'm going to have to look at this on the map and check it out. So, okay, so I keep going. And it turns hard left from there and goes back up towards the field. And then I start seeing a picnic table. Thinking, cool. Obviously somebody spends some time here. And there's nobody around. So I get up there and the trail continues on past, and I decide it looks too rough, so I'm not going to drive through it. So I come back, I stop at the picnic table. Yeah, I got off and went for a walk and took a look, and the trail continues on. I can probably drive through it, no problem, but it's really rough. It's not as groomed as the part I was driving on. There's like big clumps of grass in that. It looked like it'd be pretty uncomfortable. Maybe next year I'll check it out, I don't know. But I sat there at the picnic table and had me a smoke. And in the grass there's a couple long skids, I guess you say, not regulation, probably 8 feet long, double skids, and a bunch of styrofoam sheets. So I'm thinking people were camping out there. They got a ring, a tire rim, fire pit beside the picnic table. So I'm guessing, being so close to the field, I'm thinking maybe they're hunters, and that's their camp that they hang out at. I don't know. Kind of cool anyways, something a little different than, what I've been seeing, something a little more, exciting. I was trespassing on private property, I'm sure. But I'm not going to go up there a lot. It's beautiful day today. It's all of a sudden it's like 24 degrees again, and it is October 21st. So 10 days from now is when we usually get our first snow. Okay. I'm picking up Brussels Fire Department here. This scanner actually, as it is, I can hear better than I can at home. Because like I said, it's so loud and it's muffled, I can barely hear what they're saying. But on this one here, I can hear pretty good. Pretty clearly. So I don't know what I'm going to do with my situation with the scanner at home. I can't use any of the calls that I'm getting right now from anywhere. Except Gory itself. If Gory gets a call, then I can hear everything. That's it. Wingham, I was picking up pretty good at one point in time, to the point where the audio is actually usable. I can clean up what I'm hearing, but it's so statically now. I don't know what changed. I tried different things. I put my external antenna on again, stuck it in the window. It didn't make any difference. I don't know. Something changed, and now it's so staticky, and I miss that's all I have now. It's the fire department calls. That's all I've got, and I can't use them. It's really depressing. I hate it here so much. But do what I need to do, I guess. But I miss that. So I had to go out today. Such a beautiful day. I'm not going to miss this temperature. I got my bedroom window open because it's warmer outside than it is in my bedroom right now. It's down to 21 degrees inside, so open that up, open the washer and window so we get cross flow through the apartment and get rid of some of that chill that's inside right now. But it's so beautiful. And I was actually surprised when I went up in the trail there. There's robins, so the robins are still hanging out. They're still here. They're still around. There's most of the trees are turning color now. There's still quite a bit of green, as you can see. But a lot of the small trees, like the little maple trees along the riverbank there, most of their leaves have already fallen. There's a willow tree here still completely green. This is that one. This tree here, I'm not sure what it is. Most of its leaves are already gone. So but we got these little willow trees, the little young ones that are just growing up. They're turning yellow already. It's the big trees that are still fully green. All the weeds. There's still flowers, I noticed. I don't see any here. Seems to me last time I sat here there was a marshmallow. Because I remember looking around somewhere over here. There was a marshmallow, not marshmallow like the food you eat, but a marshmallow, a mallow plant. They got white flowers on them. There was one here. I swear it was here. Last time I sat here. I don't even see the plant, let alone the flowers. And there's, I don't remember what they're called now. I identified them at one time. They got little purple flowers. They're an aster. I can't remember what they're called exactly. The little purple flowers. They're all along the trail, farther down. They're still blooming. And there was something else that has little yellow flowers on it that's still blooming. So if the bees are still out, which they are, it was an insane number of bees out when I was out here yesterday. Yesterday was like 20 or 21. And I come out. I put my sweater on because I had no idea what to expect with the temperature. Like, I could wear shorts today. I'm not. I'm wearing thin pants, but I could wear shorts today. I'd be totally comfortable. I could probably even be shirtless and be totally comfortable today. But I'm assuming it's going to be nice tomorrow too, because tomorrow's supposed to be the warmest of the 3 warm days that we got here. I guess we'll see. I gotta stop at the post office before I go home today because my hard drive is in again. Fingers crossed it's actually in the box this time. Hopefully. I can't do anything with it yet anyways because my computer is in a multi-day task at the moment. I'm looking for duplicates. When I put stuff in my computer, it checks for them anyways. It checks the hash link or hashtag the file hash. And if that file hash already exists on in the database, then it's a duplicate and I can deal with it the way I want. Problem is, like I say, I've had some before that I've already processed, and they're not going to have the same file hash. So I also check for file names, matching file names, And those are the only two ways I identify my duplicates. Well, the problem is, after I redid my database, rather than going through all the files and wear out the hard drives again, I just put everything into the date folders and that, and then I run my check to see if there's anything that's been manually added that's not already in the database, and it adds them. Well, that doesn't check for duplicates. And there are some videos I've discovered I have 3 of. A lot of 2s, but there are some 3s. But I'm doing a whole lot different check now, because I've explained before, I never kept the video IDs before, so it's just on the end of I got 4-digit or 8-digit date, uploader name, video title, and then on the end it was just YouTube, because I used to separate things by where they came from. So instead of the video ID, it just says YouTube, and they all say YouTube. And then there's some people, some channels that upload multiple videos per day, and a lot of them have the same title, so automatically detect it as a duplicate when they're not. So the way I'm doing it now is checking file hashes takes a long time. So what I'm doing is I'm always changing the maintenance feature part that I run, because I always come up with different things. This didn't work, so I got to do it differently. So what I'm doing now is it goes through it makes a record of every video that I have in my database folders, and then it goes through those, and as it goes through them, it adds them to a list, and the next video it finds, it checks to see if it's already on that list. If it is, then it's a duplicate, and it gets separated into, I call it an orphans folder, because that's what it was originally used for, videos that I have that don't have a registry in the database. So they go in there, but I put the prefix duplicate on it. This is just one part of my whole entire maintenance program, but it'll do that. It'll go through, and what it's looking for, it checks for an exact title match, and if it says YouTube on the end, it gets ignored. But if one of them is different, one of them has a video ID, like video is newly downloaded that I've already had without the ID on the end of it, if it has that ID, the rest of the title is the same, then it's held as a possible duplicate. Checks file sizes, which is a lot quicker than checking file hashes. If the file size is the same, it's a possible duplicate. And if everything's the same, obviously it's a duplicate, right? So, unfortunately, 300 and something thousand videos to go through. I'm on day 3, and I'm at 32%. So it's going to take a while. And I'm hoping the power doesn't go off, because then I'll have to start again. If it does, everything's saved in text files. So once this is done, it'll go to the page to display all the duplicates. And if the power goes off, I can just open the duplicates page and process what I've already got. So I won't lose anything, but it just won't be complete, and I'll have to start over again. That'll really, really suck. But it's going, it's working. It's giving me something to do, but at the same time, I can't really do anything else. I got updates that showed up. I can't install them, so I've delayed them for 7 days. And if after 7 days this process is still going, I'll have to postpone them for another 7. I think you can do that 3 times. I can't restart the computer at this very moment. I can't resume where I've left off. I should. Perhaps I should put a pause feature in there. I've done that with my other maintenance sequences that I've created. I should. I don't know. I don't want to take a chance on having an error on the page and stopping the process accidentally once I refresh. I don't know. I might. I don't have a need to just yet, because I can still do everything that I've been doing. A lot of things run a bit slower, but it still works. So I'm really in no rush. But I gotta stop at the post office. My hard drive's here, and I can't set it up yet until this process is done either. But as long as I've got it, I'm ready to go. Right. my new setup, the way I want my computer set up in this place. I've got things ready. Again, I can't do anything yet because I gotta unplug all the hard drives and move them. I can't do that yet. So, time. Yeah, right now I'm not in a hurry. I'm gonna enjoy the nice weather while it's still here. And I'll save all that stuff for, when it's colder and I just don't feel like going out. I got so much work I need to do in the garage. Again, I don't feel like it right now. I got too much crap going on. Too many things to deal with all at once. So, anyway, I'm going to sit here. I haven't had my smoke yet, so I'm going to do that. I wanted to talk before somebody showed up. As you know, I can't talk to the camera when someone's around. So, I'm going to sit here and enjoy this nice sunshine. It's powerful today. I can really feel it on my arms. And my legs. My legs are soaking up the heat. So, I'm going to sit here and enjoy it, and then I'm going to go for... I'm not going out to Home Hardware today, but the store's closed. It's closed Sundays and Mondays. So I'm going to go straight to the post office from here. I still got a couple hours before they close up. And then I'm going to go for a little bit of a street tour. Not much of anything. I'll probably just go straight up to the Ball Diamond, sit there, take another break, and then go around the block and... Same route that I usually do. So, we'll see. So, it's just after 3 now. I'll probably get tangled up in the stupid school buses. But I never woke up till 12:30 today. I didn't sleep very well last night. I won't get into that. But I woke up kind of late. Kind of glad I did because I'm out the hottest part of the day. What part that I like. So, anyway, I guess that's all I got.